This 6-story building in the Binh Tan section of Ho Chi Minh City is a family home, a multi-million-dollar enterprise, and a giant urban aviary. It's a family business, turning birds' nests into food and big profits.
The absolute filth and degradation here is in a way sort of necessary because this is a gajillion-dollar factory.
The Dewan family, Bin, Cook, and their son, Vin Phuc, have their retail space on street level. Vin Phuc, his wife and child, live above the store. The birds get the upper floors and the penthouse. Kiki is eager to see how this business is run, and so am I. Kiki is Viet Kieu, living here now after growing up abroad, so the ancient tradition of turning birds' nests into food is something new for her.
Do you like bird's nest?
Oh, I didn't grow up eating it.
These nests are made from the bird's own spit and vomit and have been a prized ingredient in Asian cuisine for centuries. This is also one of the most expensive food ingredients on the planet, selling for about $4,500 a pound. In Asia, their value is tethered to their wellness component, not their flavor.
So this is basically like a health food. It supposedly increases your immune system, makes you stronger, and so this
It's a superfood.
It's just like a superfood.
Traditionally, birds' nests were only harvested from caves or cliffs. Finding them was unpredictable, and collecting them was dangerous. The Dewans collect theirs by walking upstairs.
The more protective gear that you get on the way in, the greater the excitement. This is my worst nightmare. Pathogenic horror show.
Oh my God.
With more than 3,000 birds, every floor is covered 2 inches deep with bird droppings, feathers, interrupted only by garbage sacks of guano, plastic bins of fetid water to keep the rooms humid, and the smell of horrific decay and rot.
This is one of the most horrifically smelling environments I've ever been in. It's
The strong smell of ammonia is overbearing.
Is everywhere.
The bird droppings are shoveled once a month. The pools of dead water are only topped off as needed.
See the one up in the little nest?
Oh! Did it bite you?
No, but it thinks that I'm ready to feed it. Either that or it wanted to mate with my hand.
The birds are swiftlets, insectivores that usually nest and breed in caves. After studying the birds, Bin and Vin Phuc took a gamble 10 years ago and converted the top stories of their building into a swiftlet-friendly environment. Vin Phuc's research showed them how to attract the birds using recorded and amplified bird calls. It's working. Right now, there are over 2,000 swiftlets right where I'm standing.
Chim bao nhiêu lâu? Dạ, khoảng 1 tháng.
1 tháng?
Dạ.
Wow, okay. So each nest is the work of 2 birds. And then they have eggs, and then they'll have to take care of their babies for another month before the babies are ready to fly out, and that's when you can harvest the bird's nest.
No empty nesters here, but there's still another floor and the penthouse.
Oh my goodness. This is just an old building, floor after floor of carnival show horror stories.
So he was saying that this floor is a bit newer, so there's not that many birds yet.
Don't touch anything.
Trust me, I won't.
Wow.
Oh, the smell up here is like on a whole new level.
Vin Phuc says keeping the place any cleaner might disturb the birds, and the birds keep his family business rolling along.
Birds are comfy here, so you don't want to do anything to upset this natural process because these guys have a gold mine that just came to them in the city.
The family harvests about 100 nests per month. This part of the job is so easy, even amateurs can do it.
Oh, look at this guy, he's hungry. Hi. He thinks I'm its mommy. Baby's right there. Itty bitty baby. And there's another little baby right there. But this one, that's a dry hole.
The nests are typically packaged and sold. When you own the place, they can be prepared immediately. Freshly picked nests still have feathers, food, flotsam and jetsam embedded in them. Soaking them in water removes some of that and softens the nest. Then, all the other crapola can be separated from the nest threads.
These guys are thorough.
When the work is done, the clean threads go straight into a pot of soup that can cost you $50.
What broth is she using to start this? Poultry? Chicken broth?
No, this is a dessert. Okay,
It's a dessert?
yeah.
The bird's nest is simmered in duck broth, seasoned with rock sugar and lotus seed.
The bird's nest gives it a faintly poultry aroma. And there's nothing sweet smelling about it. There's no caramelization on the sugar.
Mùi sen và mùi yến nó quyện lẫn với nhau, nó có mùi thơm đặc trưng.
So basically, he's saying the flavor of the bird's nest goes really good hand in hand with lotus seeds. So that's why they have
Delicious.
creates harmony.
This was not your thing. Do you like it in the dessert format?
I have to be honest, it's good, but I don't know if it's $150 good.
Agreed. This stuff lacks flavor or culinary appeal unless it's taking up space in a great soup. In Ho Chi Minh City, the love affair is based on its health benefits, and the soaring demand keeps the Duan family business flying high. In Vietnam, just about everybody has something to sell. Ban Chao Market is a little rough around the edges, but it's where the locals come to shop for anything from tonight's dinner to tomorrow's good fortune. This girl is selling little birds. Well, actually, their freedom for the equivalent of a few dollars. Releasing a bird in a superstitious culture allows the believers to buy some good luck. Mine was that I got to spend the morning with Sin Nguyen. He's a chef who often shops at Ban Chao.
How do you feel about the market?
To me, this is where real people spend their time. This is the soul of a city. It's the heartbeat of a city, you know?
Sin knows it better than most. Just 6 years ago, he was at Ban Chao struggling to survive as a homeless teenager.
Before, I don't have a lot.
Sure.
So I don't have the house.
Yeah.
So I live on the streets.
In those days, Sin would scrape up enough loose change to buy a batch of Ban Da Lon. They're sweet cakes that Sin could acquire for a few pennies.
So you used to buy these and resell them for more money
Yeah,
so that you could eat and live. You were a businessman.
yeah.
Ban Da Lon are steamed layer cakes made of mung bean paste, rice flour, coconut milk, and sugar.
So I'm peeling them. They're sticky.
Yeah,
Oh, and you can smell
yeah.
the sweet toasted rice in there, right?
So I like it. It is my favorite food. How do you feel?
Beans, rice, and sugar is a really nice combination.
Yeah.
People come to this part of the world, and this is one of those real tastes of Vietnam that they really hunger for.